Hey everyone, my name is Kierra Archer, and this is my Photovoice project entitled Who Does She Think She Is? Before I get going with my pictures, I just want to talk about why I chose this title for my project and the pictures that are showcased on the screen. While working on this project, I realized that the majority of us take pictures of us smiling or out having a great time on our Instagram and other social media outlets. Yet, we seldom post about other aspects of our lives, whether it be an accepted activity or not, that display our intersectionality. It's just a picture showing that everything is all good all the time. Each of these pictures are actually from my Instagram page, and if you were just scrolling through, you would think to yourself, who does this Kierra girl think she is, and why is she smiling all the time? The pictures I chose for this presentation are in fact my way of telling you who I think I am, and where I see myself in society using pieces of my intersectionality. So, this first picture is of me on Sunday after church in the hallway of my residence hall. I identify as a Christian and attend church just about every Sunday, except for a few times when I have to work. As a Christian and scholar, I realize that I am a part of a dominant group of religion, and I also realize how other religions are oppressed and oftentimes killed over their religious practices. Even being a Christian in the US is a privilege because I am able to worship freely without persecution and anywhere that I would like to. This next picture is of me and my fellow volunteer, Miss Judy, at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. Miss Judy often refers to herself as my 50-year-old friend, and like me, she is an undergrad and aspires to be a medical professional. As she and I work together every week, I notice that our supervisors will oftentimes rely on me more to do and operate most of the technology compared to her. I realized that though Miss Judy is very enthusiastic and driven, it will always be much easier for me compared to her because I'm young and know a little more about technology, which is the direction the world is going. It will also be harder for her to get a career in the field because most oftentimes employers prefer someone who is younger and able to give the company more years. This is both ageism and ableism, where I'm in the dominant group here as well. This third picture is from my freshman year spring break in Panama. It was over a year ago, but I thought it was very fitting for this project because it shows my intersectionality as a black woman. The young man who was walking behind me, circled in red, took this as an opportunity to look me up but didn't expect to be caught on camera. As women, most oftentimes, we are subjected to sexualization no matter what we are doing, where we are, or what we're wearing. It doesn't matter if I'm a Christian or young, black, white, or Latino. We all are looked at as an object of sex by men, which in turn is one of the biggest problems surrounding rape culture. I realize as a black woman that in any career there will be more than likely a time where I feel harassed or belittled because of the gender constructs that are in place in society. When I took this picture, all I could think was the saying most activists on the civil rights movement pushed throughout that era: knowledge is power. When the class first received the instructions for this project, I thought to take this picture while I was in the Robert Woodruff Library searching for a book. I and other students in the AUC are very privileged to have access to this volume of knowledge and to attend the institutions we do that are made specifically for us and teach us about ourselves. To me, this intersectionality of myself dealt most with classism. No, I'm not rich, but I was able to come to Spelman and gain knowledge that I am able to share with others who is not as privileged to do the same. Where I'm from, the only real black history we learned was about Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks. I didn't know anything about African history before slavery and all other important facts that I was exposed to in ADW. And like me, many young people are limited to the same knowledge. This last picture has to be my all-time favorite because it shows that I have what I've dealt with my entire life. I have always identified myself as a black woman. My mother and father, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, everyone I know is black. Yet and still, I always felt left out or unworthy to call myself black due to colorism. People will always say, "You're adopted," or "You're not black, you have to be white, look at your skin." Whether it was a joke or not, I was always hurt by this because I have the utmost respect for my race and I wouldn't want to be anything but black. I oftentimes tried to overcompensate through my actions or the way I carried myself to show that I was black and complied with many stereotypes to show this. However, as I grew up and began to understand the world around me a little more, I decided to just be myself and be confident in who I was. Black women are not one dimensional. We come in various skin colors, shapes, eyes, and such. There is no correct black look. And this is who I know I am. Thank you for your time.